Alrighty then, let us try this again because this team just doesn't like me. What to do with his mic? Wait, hang on one second. I feel like I have a good mic, but then other times it's like side eyeing you. Anywho, my darling dears. So, our subject for tonight, viewer discretion advice, mature audiences only. No, it is not like people taking off their clothes, okay? It's not it. It's just a very devastating news to share. So, although it does have a silver lining, I would still, I would still warn you guys: viewer discretion is advised, and for please mature audiences only. Nobody under 18, please. So I was talking to my friend from Philly, a very good friend of mine, and they were like, "Girl, did you hear about the lady who went pow pow on this baby?" And I was like, "Huh? What do you mean?" And they were like, "Yeah, you gotta Google it. It was so bizarre and so wild and so devastating." And when I did Google it, I was like, "Wow, yes, definitely devastating. Like, whoa, we hear bizarre things on the news like a daily, but dang, this one is still super, super, super duper gut wrenching." So, 7-month-old baby boy minding his business in his stroller on a stroll with both parents, and the unimaginable happens. As NBC Philadelphia reported, the shooting happened on the 4000 block of Meridian Street in the Holmesburg section of Northeast Philadelphia just before 6 p.m. on Thursday. So, per the Philadelphia Police Chief Inspector Scott Small, the baby was with both of his parents, it's a baby boy, when a woman approached them and opened fire, as thankfully was caught on surveillance video. Um, per like the video, it looks like the assailant fired like a shot at the mother and the dad, or the dad and the mother, and then the baby. I'm not sure, uh, but it was multiple shots. And unfortunately, again, the baby minding his business inside the stroller was unfortunately shot in the leg. So while like in the video you see one parent run off like immediately after like he heard the gunshot, and then the mother was like in um, flight or fight mode, protect the baby. Um, she was shot at, but she was not injured, and also she remained by the baby as the assailant no didn't flip the bird on the baby, but said something to that effect, and then shot at the baby. It's like I think casually just walked away. Like, hello, what, do you do that every day? Is that a normal thing for you to do, Miss Ma'am? I cannot. So anyway, police further said that the 7-month-old was again shot in the leg and is unfortunately hurt, and fortunately is the only one hurt in the shooting. The child was taken to the hospital, a private vehicle, and then was transferred to a second hospital by police, and is reported to be in stable condition. And that is so good. God, you're so good. Additionally, when the police arrived at the scene, the parents of the baby were not there, per officials. Like, did they just leave the child there? I'm just so confused by that statement. It's so ambiguous at best. Like, hello. I'm sure the mother at least knew the child was injured. So, like, I don't think she would leave the baby there. It's just that statement was like both of the parents were not there. Like, what do you mean? Is it just the baby with the bleeding leg in the stroller? I mean, in the video, we didn't see her run off like her partner did when he heard the gunshots. I'm just saying. Anywho, officers apparently were able to locate the couple an hour later, a few blocks away from the scene of the first incident, because they said that there was a second scene on 7700 Frankfurt Avenue, and that two shell casings were found. So, were there two separate incidents involving the parents, the child, and this woman? Or I, jeez, that's anyway. That was per police. So, yeah, I mean, I'm confused. Hello. Uh, Darling police investigators, can you please clarify this for us? It is just confusing. And the parents also apparently fled the scene because they have outstanding warrants and didn't want to be arrested. So the neighbor who actually witnessed the assault took the baby to the hospital. So wait, the parents had the baby in their custody and the baby was already injured? Like, post the shooting. But they were afraid to go to jail versus getting their injured child to the emergency room. Whoa. Like, it doesn't, whoa. I bet so much was running through their minds during that time period. Like, just the horror and the shock of that. But oh my. And the mother apparently is also a juvenile. Oh my goodness. I mean, oof. That adds another layer to it. A child with a child. Oh my goodness. It's like her instinct of like the flight or fight kicked in, but being a child herself and facing possible arrest for her outstanding warrants, she was ill equipped to sort through the emotional impact of what her choice should be: lose the child to potential CPS if she brings him to the hospital, or lose the child because she's behind bars. Wow. Those options are just, I mean, it's awful. It's awful. It's just awful all around. And as a young mother, I bet those emotions are especially heightened for her because she's just had the baby 7 months ago. It's reported that the baby is 7 months old. Yeesh. So the good news is the shooter was found as they were caught red-handed, obviously on surveillance video, and has been identified as Dominic Billups of Philadelphia, 28 years of age, and has been arrested and charged with aggravated assault and other related offenses. The assailant is currently awaiting formal arraignment as of July 18, and apparently, per Lieutenant Dennis Rosenbaum of Philly PD, the issue stems from a $100 narcotics debt, which actually does not justify the crime at all, especially on the child. On the child, a helpless, defenseless child, is just beyond unacceptable. It's just beyond unacceptable. Ugh. Anywho, darlings, I'm hoping that the baby continues on with being on their getting back their health, and that there's no other impact to the health of the baby, and to the parents. I'm hoping that they are able to sort through their legal troubles and hopefully do not commit any more, or doesn't get in the crosshairs of the legal system, because again, like they said, they have arrest warrants. So I hope that they start to make better choices moving forward and with their child. And oh, I cannot. Anywho, darlings, that is all we have for now. Just wanted to share that with you guys. And remember, leave grace for others, even when it's difficult. And you are all kinds of fabulous. So I am sure that you know that. And to never forget to journey in gratitude. I shall see all my darlings later. To live now. Bye.